We're getting rid of the old diffuser that I have on the car. Dude, that's night and day. I could literally fit this tip inside, bro. New facelifted tips versus the old diffuser of the Kia Stinger. A new 2022 facelifted Kia Stinger diffuser. I would say someone with no experience could get this done. What's up, guys? Thank you for tuning in to another video. It's Frankie, and in today's video, as you saw by the title, we're going to be installing the new facelifted diffuser for the Kia Stinger. Many of you guys are probably going to be like, why didn't you just buy a 2022 Kia Stinger if you're going to be putting all the facelifted options? Some people can't afford it. I couldn't afford it at the time. I got a really good deal on this 2020 Kia Stinger with all the options I wanted. It's a GT2 twin turbo with the red guts and black exterior. It's like the perfect combination for what I'm going for. So that's the reason I got it. And the best part was it was very low priced, very low mileage as well. It was such a good deal that I couldn't resist. So I got this instead. And let's just say the car is doing phenomenal and it looks really good too. Here's how the car's sitting at right now. But if you haven't seen the last video, we finally got the fitment and the wheel setup dialed in. It just needs to be lowered just a tad bit more because I want it to be where I could barely slide a freaking card in there. Right now I'm able to tuck a finger in, which is fine. Some people go for it. That's like the track setup, which is kind of what this car is going for. I'm mostly going for a drag setup right now. Car looks phenomenal with this Toyo proxy setup, R888Rs, 295s in the rear and 265s in the front. I don't remember. Let's see real quick. 245s in the front. And the car looks really good. Trust me, guys, this thing breaks necks like crazy right now. The way it's sitting looks so good. We have still so many parts to put on. I just installed the horn mirror caps and that looks good as well in real carbon fiber, none of that fake shit. We're getting rid of the old diffuser that I have on the car. It does look good, but I had ordered a new 2022 facelifted Kia Stinger diffuser, and the reason being, I really wanted those big exhaust tips and I wanted to get like that GTR style diffuser where the exhaust tips are like 5-inch tips. So we're going to be installing that today. And if you guys are wondering if it's possible to install one of those diffusers on the old models, it is possible. But for those that are new and you guys are seeing the newer version tail lights, this is an old model Kia Stinger with the new facelifted tail lights. I made a video on how to install them. If you guys haven't yet seen it, go check it out. It's such an easy install, and honestly, you guys will watch the video and you'll see how easy it is. So go check it out if you haven't yet done so. You could do it from a 2018 to a 2021 Kia Stinger. But before we get to installing and removing this old diffuser, I want to get some clips of how the car's sitting right now. So let's do it before and after. Oh my god, you could do it. Good girl. Good girl, Chloe. Good girl. Good girl. You little fatty, you need to exercise. Here's a little Porky. She's so adorable. She got a little teddy bear face with that long tongue. Oh my god, you just fucking licked all of them. Let's open up this big old box and see how that diffuser looks. God damn. Get to opening this thing. Whoa, that's a lot of parts. That's weird. I've never seen that before. Look, I'd assume these are the tips. That's one box inside of a box. Here's another box. Yeah, those have to be the tips. This, I'd assume. Okay, there's nothing in this box. This is just structural support. Another empty box for structural support, seems. God damn. How many boxes did they put in? Another empty box. We're gonna be wrapping these reflectors first. I don't like having any red showing, so we're gonna wrap them in midnight black They definitely wrapped the shit out of this. If you guys are wondering where I purchased this from, I did get this from Tuscany Customs. Not a sponsored product. I paid full price for this. So check it out, OEM, genuine part right here. Not gonna be the ones I'm gonna be using for long. Here's a little hint for the future. Dude, these are some big old tips, boy. Big tips. Guys, check it out. Look at how big these tips are. These are, I'm actually gonna measure them for anybody wondering how big the newer facelifted diffuser tips are. So it turns out these fake tips are 4" by 4 3/4. So I thought they were perfect circles because from far it does look like perfect circles, but it's more of an oval design. So in the future, what I was going to do was do a 5" by 5" exhaust tip. But from the looks of it, I don't have enough room to be trimming. So that I'm still not sure what I'm gonna do yet. I might have to cut off a lot from here, but I really wanted to do some 5" tips. But for now, it seems like we're gonna have to stick with these fake OEM tips. But real quick, you guys, before I continue on with the video, what do you guys think about this new shirt design that I created? I did this in-house myself today, actually. So if you guys do like the shirt, let me know if you guys would cop it. If you guys would purchase the shirts, I'll have them through all range sizes. So guys, let me know in the comments down below if I should make this shirt public, because that's one way for you guys to support the channel and keep videos like this continuing to be produced, because things like this is not cheap. I spent well over $1,000 on this, and that's out of my pocket. So guys, please go onto the website, go check out any of the merch I have. I have banners, shirts, decals, stickers. I have license plate frames now. I'll have hoodies. Go check it out, you guys. Cop something if you want to support. And if you guys don't have any money and you guys don't want to purchase any of my stuff, if you guys don't like it, one way to support for free is by subscribing, also liking the video, but the most important one is commenting and sharing the video, also watching the whole video rather than just clicking and exiting out the video. So guys, please, if you guys want to support, do any of those things I said. It really helps out the channel a lot, and it helps continue to make videos like this happen, because things like this is not cheap. So guys, please support. I really appreciate it. Now let's get back to the video. Let me take a moment to show you guys the reason why I want to change these tips so badly. Look at how small these tips are compared to these new freaking tips. Dude, it's like triple, almost triple the size. It's embarrassing how small the tips are on the old style Stingers. Like, dude, that is crazy. Those are probably like 3" width with 2" height. And these are 4" height with like 4 3/4. Car's lifted up. I got the ramps on there. We're gonna remove the OEM diffuser. I'll show you guys how. It's very easy. You don't have to remove the bumper. A lot of you guys on the forums and some videos say you have to remove the bumper, but if you have the proper tools, you could get that diffuser off without having to remove that bumper. The tool I'm talking about is one like this here. There's other forms or styles of this type of tool, but the reason being there's 2 bolts here that are very difficult to get to. You could get to it with a long Phillips screwdriver, but with this one it should do the trick, and basically that's all the room you would need. And depending on what side it is, you just flip it over, and we should be able to get to those screws with this tool here. A small flathead, size 10 mil, and another Phillips screwdriver with the screw gun. That should be pretty much all the tools. Let's get to it. I'm gonna start with the Phillips. Also forgot to say some of these tools should do the trick as well. How low the car is, I'm already scraping the under panel, but we're gonna use this tool here get these 3 tabs off that are on the center. There's another 2 on this side here and on the other side as well. And then there's this main one that's for the mud flap, but we don't have to get to that one. It's this bracket that's holding and supporting it. There's 2 clips, 1 on each side. There's these clips right here. I'm trying to show you guys. Right there, this one that looks like a flower, that small one. Those are one-time use clips, and because of that we're gonna have to get rid of it, and we're gonna have to replace it with this style of clips. So I recommend going on Amazon if you're doing this and buying this style of clips. You're gonna basically have to drill this out or just pry it out, and I'll show you guys how right now. So what you're gonna do is basically grab this, slide it in between here, and just pop it off. And then once you pop it off, you're gonna remove this piece here and drill a hole here. We're gonna be using those clips instead. And a lot of people get confused with this part here. There's a reason why this is able to bend. The reason is so that you're able to slide it under here, just like that. And once you get it slid under from this piece here, from the top part, you're able to start pulling this out away from the car. Otherwise you wouldn't be able to, but that's the reason for that slit. It's supposed to be able to bend. So that you're gonna do this side first, then this side evenly. And then there's 2 bolts up top, but from the looks of it, the previous person that had this car took those bolts already off, which was supposed to be up here. So there's a bolt here. Let me show you guys. There's a bolt right there, and there's a bolt on the other side that is very tough to get to, but with the long Phillip head you'll be able to get to it. I was gonna say using this tool would help as well, but using a long Phillips screwdriver while bending this way should do the trick. The diffuser's off. Let's go. Oh, goddamn. I'm stuck. Oh shit. Oh fuck, fat guy problems, bro. Like I was saying, there should be 2 bolts, one here and one here, but with the long Phillips screwdriver you should be able to get to it. But the previous owner never put them back on, or whoever had removed this diffuser never put those bolts back on. You really don't need them to, because the car looked OEM and flush, like the fitment was good even without the bolts. In my case, I might put the bolts on, find some bolts that will screw in and do it myself. But as for these, if you're gonna put the new ones, you don't need this piece here. What we're gonna do is drill a hole the same diameter as this here, and with some spare clips that I have, I'm gonna use this as structural support. I'm actually gonna take one of the tips off just so I can show you guys the difference in diameter from the old tips versus the new style tip. Show you guys the size tip difference here. Dude, that's night and day. I could literally fit this tip inside, bro. Oh my god, that's such a big difference. Look at that, you guys. Look at that difference in tip size. Now, using the old hardware from the old tips, I'm going to be using that hardware to tighten down the new tips that go onto this diffuser. So using one of these tools here, I taped it off so I know exactly how deep I have to go. I'm going to drill out this hole here because we are going to be using these clips. I bought the pair from Amazon. Using these clips, we're going to use it to hold this area in place. That way it gives it that structural support, since I don't have this style of clips that they use here, nor the tool that's for it. Just like that. I'm going to do it on the other side as well. That should be good enough. And then do that same thing to this piece here. And that should be good enough. And there we go. One thing I did notice about the new diffuser is that it's actually really heavy. I'm not sure if it has to do with so much material on the metal, but this diffuser, the plastic alone, felt much heavier than this plastic here. So to put the new diffuser on, simply you're gonna start from the center and work your way around. So from the center, you're gonna work your way around. From the center, and what I'm gonna do is push these tabs in first, get the alignment in where it's dead center. So as you see, this side is a little bit more on this side, so I'm gonna slide it a little to the left. Once I do that, we're gonna start clipping these ones in. Like that. And then this side, same thing. Like that. Now that the alignment seems good, they're about even. Yep, that's about even right there. I'm gonna tie in the bolts that go here. I found some spare bolts that are the exact ones. Once you put all the tabs in from the top, what you're gonna do is grab this bendable piece here. You're gonna slide it in just like that, and then plug in all those tabs there. So all these tabs I already put back into place. The missing, even the ones that go here on the center. But don't forget, you have a tab that should be going up here as well. If you're really stubborn and you really want to tie that bolt that goes here, what you're going to want to do is have this area loose, and you're going to be able to press the bumper away from you just like that, and you'll have enough room to get to tying that bolt in just like that. It's really easy, but honestly, there's no need to put that bolt on. There's already so much support from the clips holding the bumper or diffuser onto the bumper that you don't have to do that task. But just for the video, I'm gonna be putting that bolt on. But I wanna show you guys something, because many of you are probably wondering if the old exhaust fits with this new rear diffuser setup. But there it is. It does work. It does not touch. It's not gonna rattle or anything, but it's not aligned perfectly. So one way to fix that is by taking it to your local welder and see if they could get that metal bent more, or just get rid of this old exhaust and put on something else, and it should fix that. So here's a little comparison: new facelifted tips versus the old diffuser of the Kia Stinger. I really like the new design too. This one has 4 fins compared to 2 fins on the bottom. It gives it a little bit of a more aggressive look to it, as well as the bonnets that are on it right there. Looks really good as well. Honestly, this install should take you at most 2 hours. It was such an easy install. If you have the proper tools, you should get it done in less than 2 hours. Even I would say someone with no experience could get this done. Just go with the instructions I told you. You don't have to remove the rear bumper. You don't have to go through that hassle. It's really easy. Just simply have the proper tools, take off all the clips, push into the bumper or the diffuser after you remove the sides, and then you could get to those 2 bolts that are on the top. Take those bolts off, and it's really easy. Get a jack stand. If you have a low car, get a low profile jack, or even if your car is not lowered at all, you could simply just use those ramps I bought from AutoZone, or you could get them from O'Reilly. I think they were about $100. I don't remember, that could have been cheaper such a while back, but those ramps do such a big difference. Just back your car up onto the ramps, and then you could get access to the car. I've seen people even remove the diffuser without even lifting their car up or putting it on jacks. If your car is not lowered, you should have more than enough space to get the job done. I just realized that I look like I just came from Ash Wednesday. Looks like the pastor just put an ash cross on my forehead. But if you guys did enjoy this very easy to do install, please hit the like button, you guys. It really does help. I'm gonna go clean up, and I'm gonna do some dope cinematic footage of the car with the new diffuser. If any of you want my old diffuser, it's selling for $100. Local pickup, I'll ship it out too. Just send me I hope you guys enjoyed that little cinematic, but that's gonna be it for today. If you guys did enjoy, please hit the like button, you guys. I woke up at like 6 in the morning to shoot that, but that's gonna be it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.